It was the summer of 2014. I was watching the best movie ever called Despicable Me 2. You're probably wondering, what does you watching the movie have to do with the creation of your channel? Well, the answer is everything. Because this channel is run by minions. In fact, I'm a minion myself. Talk about minions, today's sponsor is literally no one, because my channel has only 2k subs. You can change that by subscribing to me. Anyway, today's video is a bit different because I'm using my voice for the second time in a video. Today is also a special day because today is my mapping anniversary. Yeah, exactly 2 years ago I uploaded my first mapping video. It was really bad, don't watch it please. But it was the beginning of the big growth of my channel. Because I was only at, I think, 140 subs back then. So most of the subs I have now I gained with mapping. To celebrate this, I started a new series on the history of my YouTube channel. This is the first episode about everything before I started mapping. The second episode will be out on May 28th, because on that day I started my YouTube channel. And there will be probably be a third part about this year, but I don't know when I will release that. Anyway, let's start with the video. Where were we again? Oh yeah. Back in 2014 when I was watching Despicable Me 2. I was a copycat back then, so I just created the same movie but with a really weird story with Lego, and I played it with one of my friends. And I wanted to make a real movie out of it. So what did I do? I took a paper and wrote the story down. And yeah, a few months later I got my first phone and I recorded some weird videos with it when I decided to actually start a real series. I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at some of my papers, and then I found the story of the weird movie again. I will tell you a bit about the story. It's really bad, by the way. So basically, there's a fictional country, and the leader of the country, which is me, well, he gets kidnapped by some weird spies, because the spies want him to catch a villain, and apparently they only can have the king to catch a villain. So yeah, the king catches the villains and shit, and some weird stuff happens, but the most important thing is that the spy organization is called the SDD, which is Dutch abbreviation for Spionnen- en Detectivesorganisatie, and that stands for Spies and Detectives Organization. So yeah, I took that spy organization as the main factor for my new series, and the name of it was of course the SED, because that's the name of the organization. I created the first season of it in like a month or something, and to be honest, it was it was really bad. The main story of it was, well, there was a good guy, the leader of the spy organization, and he was called Jack Hogenbergen. And there's also the villain who's my little sister, because I couldn't hire anyone else. And that's basically the whole story. At least the first season. Well, in the last episodes there was some stuff with some other spies, aka my friends, but that wasn't really important. Also, one of the other main villains was just a teddy bear, a living teddy bear of course. Also, I'm just saying, I didn't upload it or something, I just recorded it on my phone in one take, which resulted in really shitty short episodes. I also wrote the scripts in like 10 minutes or something. The second season was basically the same shit. It was again me catching the main villain, which was my sister, and some new people got introduced, some other of my friends. But nothing special happened. Well, in the end someone got kidnapped. But at the end of the second season I found something called Windows Movie Maker. And Windows Movie Maker, I used it to edit my videos with. First I didn't really know how to use it, so I just made some scenes and copy pasted it on the Movie Maker. But over time I learned how to use it. Well, anyway, it was summer back then when I finished the second season. And it slowly started moving away from my little sister and more to my friends. And I actually wanted to record a third season after the summer vacation, but I decided to actually make the first 3 episodes before the summer vacation. So then I went away and oh yeah, there was also literally 1 episode of season 3, which was just one of my friends searching for footsteps. That was the whole episode. When I came home again after 6 weeks, I got some great ideas for future episodes. So but the problem was, I needed a lot of people as a crowd and shit for the episodes, but there weren't really a lot of people, so I just created these episodes with Lego again. And another problem was that a lot of my friends didn't really wanna work with me anymore on the videos. So at the end of 2015, the videos slowed down, and I mostly made videos with Lego and that teddy bear. In early 2016, I got inspired by a Dutch YouTuber who made sketches and top 10 videos. So I just created some parodies on that. But I also got the idea to create an actual movie about SDD, of course. And I created the script. It was probably shorter than one mapping episode nowadays, but that doesn't matter. I created some scenes of it, mostly by myself, because the other friends didn't want to work with it. And in the end, I slowly moved away from the movie idea because I was getting bored, and I wanted to do something else. So one of my classmates told me that she was creating a YouTube channel, and I wanted a YouTube channel for a really long time, but my parents didn't allow me. So when I heard of that, I just went to my parents and they asked for a channel. They said no, of course. So I was angry for a whole week, but then they suddenly were very nice to me and said, yeah, you can have a YouTube channel. So I just got a YouTube channel. That was on May 28th of 2016. I immediately created some videos and some weird series, and I decided to remake the STD because the first 3 seasons were were worse than my first mapping video, and I got some better ideas. But there were also some other things I would focus on. For example, vlogs, pranks, I would challenges, and a series about kidnapping. And I would mainly focus on that. My channel didn't really get big. After a month it only had like 30 subs. Now I get in nearly 200 subs in a month. My attention for creating a movie also slowed down, and in the end I postponed it. I never came back to it, by the way. So with the new channel I created some new videos. And the main focus was the SCD, of course. I created a whole new season with some scenes of the old videos, but mainly a new story. The story basically was that the teddy bear took over everything, and then a war came, and then they got defeated. And after that, summer vacation came. I was away again for 6 weeks. I didn't upload anything. And when I came back, I went to middle school. And my parents didn't really allow me to create videos anymore because they thought I would have tons of homework in the first weekend or something. But after a few months, around September, October, I found out that I could create Pokemon Go videos. And so I created these videos for nearly 2 months in secret. In the end of November, I asked my parents if I could upload again, and they said yes. So I created some weird videos, like a top 10 video or a 30-minute long video about my YouTube channel. And in the end my channel got to 50 subs in the end of December. I also continued SDD. I started the second season in late December. I got some new friends, and the story was actually pretty decent. It was about a weird professor getting killed because he created a time machine. Just saying, it's not Markenberg from the Eindhoven project. But yeah, there were some friends who wanted the time machine to do some bad things. And yeah, I only created 2 episodes. The second came out in January. And after that, most of my friends didn't really have the motivation anymore to create any video. So the channel started to die slowly, and then we came in the era I call the sub for sub era, because my channel still had around 50 subs and I really wanted more. So some people in the comments asked me if I could sub to them, so they would sub back. That's basically sub for sub. So I suggest the whole time. And it resulted in my subs exploding. Well, not really exploding, but it was high for the time. So in early February 2017 I got 200 subs. I celebrated that with one of my friends. And but the problem was my subs were a lot higher than my view count, because the sub for sub, I got a lot of subs, but most of these subs didn't really want to watch my videos. They just wanted subs for themselves. So I found out that sub for sub was really bad and stopped with it. And in the same month I found a YouTube channel called Henry's Planet. It was from an adult man who made vlogs and Minecraft videos and videos about his family, and I kinda liked it, so I gave him some support. In March or April their channel really exploded. It got to I think 1000 or 2000 subs in a really short time. And their sub count is now around 10,000. And my channel started dying again because I stopped sub for subbing. I still got to 140 subs in April. And I got some big plans. For example, with the channel I was talking about, we were getting the idea of the trade game. That's basically you start with something small and then you have to trade it with people in the neighborhood. And to get something more worthy. And we will do that in May, but I'll discuss it in the second episode of the series. Because also around February or March I found out about a new genre.